Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Board Gamers, quite possibly the only show on Twitch and YouTube playing board games live for your entertainment. We are back with another exciting episode, once again playing Wavelength. Corey! Woo!
I'm so excited! What's up? Yeah. I'm Corey. I'm here with three friends. We got Colleen over here. We got a new contestant, Sarah. Woo! And then Austin. Ooh! Yeah! Ooh. Oh, what are we doing? What's going on? What's happening? Where am I? We're playing Wavelength. Oh, that's right. We're playing Wavelength today.
That is the question of the night. What are we doing? Haley is here in chat. Jesse is here in chat. Thank you guys for being here.
We're not the good people.
Yes, you know, technically, if you're expecting us to go live at 8, we are early. But if you've caught on to the fact that we're trying to go live at 7, we are once again 20 minutes late.
Yeah!
You know what they say.
All right, Luke in chat says, I hate Corey's energy. Good start. Good start. Yeah. Thank you for being here, Luke.
I appreciate you.
Well,
You're gonna upset him more.
Well, with that, we are going to hop right in. Once again, we are playing Wavelength. We have the red team being Colleen and Corey, and the blue team being Sarah and Austin. As a reminder, I have never mixed up the team names and colors. And as per always, the red team is going to go first.
Woo, just
Corey,
like chess.
let's take a card and lead us off.
Card, get rid of that.
New font type. Maybe it is a new font type since the last time you saw a stream. It is updated as of 2 streams ago. We do have a completely new scoring system that you guys are gonna get to see. So that'll be fun. Corey, what do we got?
Oh wait, I don't even have to be looking away yet.
Yeah, come on, Colleen.
I don't want to interfere
Do I
with the process.
scare you that much? All right, Mark, I got it.
In the same way the Ark of the Covenant does. You know, it's so beautiful.
We got scary animal, nice animal. Really makes you think.
Really makes you think.
Really makes you think.
I'm thinking already. I'm not even on your team. I'm thinking.
Really makes you think.
Alright, as a reminder, Corey now knows where the placement of the target is. He is the only one who knows, and he now has 30 strict seconds to think of a clue using the prompt scary animal to nice animal. He's trying to get his teammate to place the red dial directly onto the big 4 on the target. This is a thinker.
This is a thinker.
Me looking at Play-Doh.
I'm afraid of a lot of animals.
I can't believe our pre-stream chit-chat became so relevant so quickly.
Listen,
Clearly, it's not the scariest animal because he hasn't said gorilla.
He would know.
pre-stream chit-chat, what do you mean, Colin? We just sat down for the first time 20 seconds ago.
It's been more than 20 seconds.
Who are you people?
Corey, you had 15 seconds.
I'm gonna say, I got a clue.
Okay.
I think it's a good one. I'm gonna say, shark.
Ooh. Okay.
Wouldn't call a shark nice.
I wouldn't. But, you know, so, and really this depends on how informed you are of sharks.
True.
I personally love the ocean and know a lot about shark safety, and they're really not so bad.
They're
They mistook
bumbling
you for a
mostly.
seal. We've all done it. Not you guys, but me. Sarah, could you put it like towards scary? Could you put it maybe like 30% towards scary? No, 50.
Just tell me when.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm happy there.
Okay, are
Just
you locked
punch him
in?
the eye. Yeah, teeth. Some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller. It's fine.
That is
He
fair.
didn't say great white. He said shark. There's a lot of sharks.
Blue team, you now have a chance to go for the bonus point. You have to decide if you think that the actual answer is to the right or to the left of where Colleen set the dial.
The real question is how informed he is.
Yeah. How scary
knows
are
what's
Do
sharks?
I look informed?
Corey knows what's up.
Is
I
he
don't
a
wanna
Shark
answer
Week
that.
enthusiast?
No, Shark Week.
Yeah, it's fine,
Shark
it's
Week
fine.
is propaganda. Shark Week is anti-shark propaganda.
I think maybe a little bit more scary.
He'd say it's more scary. I concur. I think he thinks sharks are moderately more scarier.
You can lock it
But
on.
not the scariest, because he would have said gorilla.
Gorillas are terrifying. Theoretically, we were talking about this at some point. I don't know when. I just met you people 20 seconds ago. But all right, so you guys locked in scary?
We're locked in scary.
Yes.
All right, let's reveal the board. Scary animal, nice animal, shark.
Oh!
Ooh.
Listen,
Wow.
I'm well informed
Played
about
this
sharks.
before, but set a point for eyesight.
That is 1 point for you guys.
You know, Sarah's still figuring out the rules, but it
I'm
seems
not very
like
competitive, but if I were,
you're
Seems
pointing
like we have a
out
little bit of an advantage here. You know.
that is, in fact, 1 point for the blue team and 0 for the red team after round 1.
Corey, I very much see that placement. You know, I
Listen.
don't disagree, but
I'm informed, okay? I'm worldly,
yeah,
okay?
I said you.
I was just going off
Play
the
back the tape.
average opinion of the people.
okay.
The people shark.
That is the hard part. Like, am I speaking for myself? Am I speaking for the general? You know, so yeah, I totally get it. I would definitely put the general populace. It's like one of the scare. I would put it
Scarier.
scarier. Yeah.
As a reminder, we are playing to 10 points. And now we are going to shift over to the blue team. Blue team, you guys are talking a lot of trash, but now it's time to see.
But now,
I ain't never played this before, so.
Corey, I believe we've erroneously been given a point. Might we move our? Oh no, we're in the right spot. I always mix those up. Sorry.
yep,
I don't know
Foolish.
anything about anything. Okay, so that is.
that's how I live my life. Just pure ignorance.
Luke says, classic
that.
Corey, blaming the people for his prejudices.
Oh, man. Come on.
Poor sharks.
Okay.
Hey,
Maybe
They're doing
I think
all
it's a
right.
great white also.
They're-
Just to like get so we like calibrate to each other.
sharks
If
are
you-
doing all right. They're
What-
billionaires.
In what
I'm
sense?
locking it in here.
All right, Sarah, what you got?
Unfashionable versus fashionable.
Ooh, this one is tough. Oh wait.
I feel like I have a lot of opinions on this one.
I know next to nothing about fashion, so I'm glad that she's taking that card instead of you.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I accidentally moved it. Okay.
I just
You
took
can just shift it back to where it was. It's fine. Or spin it again, whatever you want to do.
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Did
Yes.
anybody see this?
I
Does
can
anybody witness
see it. Yes,
Does
it is
anybody
close.
know? Does anybody hear me?
Somebody, please!
Well, this is scarier than what it accidentally moved to, but it's okay. Alright, I'm gonna think on this a bit.
All right,
Listen.
Sarah, you have 30 seconds to think of a clue. This is a strict 30 seconds.
Strict 30 seconds, not once has it ever changed.
Yes. Jesse in chat points out this is the perfect card for Austin. So,
I don't know anything about that.
I know. A belt that says Doug.
Show it off!
oh, can we get a close up on that, Ben?
let's
Yeah,
get a
can we get a
close-up,
close up on that?
We get a close up. Come on.
That's as close as we can get. Okay.
Everybody squint.
Really use your imagination.
Move your head closer to the
says
screen.
Okay. That's very fashionable. Not that I'm not biased, but I think that's very fashionable. Corey, move it to about 50% fashionable. Make it a little more fashionable.
I can't, it's already the most.
Stop. A little bit more.
2 more
All right.
ticks, or 2 ticks,
Move it 2 tick up.
and 2 more ticks.
It's nerve wracking, isn't it?
All right.
Locked in.
2 ticks back. All right. I'm locked in.
Locked in. All right, red team. Now you have the opportunity to go for a bonus point. Do you think
You
belt
know,
buckle that says Doug is more or
Austin
less
didn't believe in
fashionable?
himself. That belt buckle is the paramount of fashion.
Alright.
I say we put it.
Alright, come on.
Surely it's all the way down.
Surely not.
I have not a doubt in my mind.
Alright. You know what? As your teammate, it is important I trust you, okay? But I will go if it's
Okay,
wrong.
that's fine. I will
So-
mentally prep for that now.
Just know I'm locking in.
All right, everyone is locked in. Let's reveal the board. A belt buckle that says
You like to reveal the
Doug.
board?
I would love to.
Oh! Is that a 4?
Oh, it's close.
It is real on the line.
What do you?
All right,
what does it look like?
I
Somebody
am going
zoom
to
in.
rule that as a 4 from here.
I don't know. I don't know.
Right out the gate.
I just got so excited.
Move us up. Move us up to 5.
1, 2.
I gave the wrong
4.
team 4
No,
points.
4.
Sorry, that is,
No,
it's now
yeah,
fixed on the
yeah.
graphic.
We already had 1 point.
Yeah, 1 point.
I may not be good at math.
Thank error in
I
our
certainly
favor.
know what's fashionable.
It's spitting facts.
Wow, that was an amazing first round. And who says you don't know how to play this game?
Well,
The score.
It's a shame you're not competitive.
me.
The score is now 0 for the red team, 5 for the blue team. We are playing to 10. As a reminder, there's a rule that doesn't come up often, but might come up now, that if a team gets a perfect 4 and is still losing after the points are totaled, they are allowed to take another round. So
This was the plan.
it is never too far
Locked in.
gone. There's always a chance to come back.
About to be at 8 points after this round.
CQB Waffles in chat asks, when do they get slimed?
When do we get slime?
We don't get slime, we get sludge.
That's true. Yeah.
Slime
Ben
so
has a good
bad
supply
now.
of sludge.
It's reject slime.
It's what they sell at Nickelodeon. What they don't want.
Golly. Oh, yeah.
Loser gets sludge.
Sludge.
That
At the wazoo.
5-year-old paint will be poured on the winning team, I guess. Like,
I need it.
The only thing more fashionable than a Doug belt
It's
is
getting sludge.
getting slime.
well, red team, it is now your guys' chance to
We're
stage
ready.
a comeback. Paint thinner moment.
We are so bad.
The losing team gets sludge. The other team gets doused in paint thinner.
Oh.
Those
keep
are not
stakes high
equal.
here.
Who's really winning?
Oh God. How many do I get? 3?
3.
Yeah,
three.
you can pick 3 cards, choose which one you like best.
Okay. I'm gonna go messy food, clean food.
Nice.
A classic.
Class.
Okay.
Memorize that position on the board. Don't forget it.
Don't
Looks
forget
good.
what it is.
Board position looks good.
Yeah, it's good.
As long as
Great.
it's lined up, you're good to go.
Colleen, as soon as you sit down,
Yo, exploitable.
We gotta pass this loophole.
Stretching. Oh, and maybe some jumping jacks real quick.
Warm up for the charades round.
Some calisthenics, you know?
We gotta patch this loophole.
unfortunately, you have now sat, meaning you get 30 seconds on the clock to think of a clue. Messy food to clean food. This is a thinker.
Mark, while she's thinking, what happens if she can't do it in 30 seconds?
Well, if a contestant does not think of a clue within 30 seconds, that means I, in the tech booth, think of a clue for them, which is pretty difficult because I don't know where the target is. So I will essentially be giving random answers. It's a strict punishment.
For a strict 30 seconds.
For
I'm
Sure,
gonna
30
say.
seconds.
Sorry. How many seconds do I have?
Yeah, 10 seconds left.
Oh no.
And Luke in chat says if she doesn't get it in 30 seconds, she gets shot.
Aww.
So
What do you say in 30
Didn't know
seconds?
about that when I
I'm
signed
gonna
up.
say.
Did you sign the waiver?
I'm gonna say.
Didn't read it. Can't read.
Thought it was the concessions list.
Colleen, what do you got?
For the record, I was ready moments ago. So don't shoot me. I'm going to say, like, really, not really bad. Like, spaghetti and meatballs. Spaghetti and meatballs.
Spaghetti and meatballs. Spaghetti and meatballs.
Is there a time limit on this?
It's sort of a vibe-based.
Vibe
We-
based. I
we've
just
never-
wanted to put my bid in that, like, at 10 seconds, you should get a laser pointer as if there is a sniper.
I can aim it
To let
down.
people know, like, oh no.
I mean, to be fair, that wouldn't let them know.
Well, you just look down and see, like, I gotta get down.
I mean,
You hit him in the eyes with it, so you know it's
yeah.
there.
Oh, okay. Any sniper worth his salt is going right here, so you're not seeing that.
A well-informed person.
Yeah.
No.
Alright, let's see here. Spaghetti and meatballs, eh?
Meatballs.
Spaghetti.
Alright. Spaghetti.
I assume this is implied, but with sauce. Oh. Yeah,
No.
that's implied.
No,
You can't elaborate.
no
but-
elaborations.
I
No
was
cheating.
thinking of dry spaghetti.
I think it doesn't count as elaboration as it was so implicit.
You
Raw
didn't say
meatballs.
marinara.
Alright, spaghetti and meatballs.
Why am I looking away?
Let's see, I'm a messy guy, so, I need a change of clothing after I eat spaghetti and
You're
meatballs.
slurping that.
I'm
that
slurring noodle smacking
You're
side
going
to
like
side.
this.
You have an extra spaghetti shirt in a
Exactly. I got a bib down here ready to out at a moment's notice. So it's definitely on the messy food side. But I think, is there a messier food than spaghetti and meatballs?
Not if you're a civilized fucking person. You can eat it without getting all over yourself.
I can make anything messy.
That's a good point.
Test me.
I'm refraining from comment.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna leave there room for doubt here. I don't think it's the messiest thing ever. Maybe like a meatball sub on flatbread would be like a messier thing than a spaghetti and meatballs.
What kind of flatbread?
What are we talking?
The flat variety.
Okay.
Does it have garlic?
Possibly.
Like my brain was like a flax crisp, and I was like,
Talking mozzarella. We
See, when
talk-
I think about flatbread, I normally go to the non-variety.
oh, okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Anyway, I think I'm good there. I think I'm locked in.
Locked in. All right, blue team, it is to you. Do you
gotta
think
say
it's the
that's
right or
pretty-
left?
Right on.
Yeah. I don't think it's that messy. I would put it on the clean food side, but it's not
believe in you.
certainly not a clean food
No.
because you're slurping
Especially not how I eat it.
like crazy.
Unless you use a spoon. Well, I'm sorry. That's not a.
I've got
That's not a
nothing in
Can it? I don't need your elaborate.
I'm sorry. If you're whipping out the spoon for spaghetti and meatballs,
Listen, if you're a dork and like
I should not have
be my
commented.
guest.
I violated the spirit of the game, and I apologize to the viewers.
You guys ever seen that picture? This is the best comedy, is reciting a meme in image format. But it's a manga, and the girl's like clearly covered in blood. She's like, sorry, you know how it is with spaghetti. That's what I'm thinking about.
Me after I eat my spaghetti and meatballs.
No, not you, because you have your spare spaghetti shirt.
Exactly.
That doesn't help that. Why do you think I have a spare? It's because
do
that's.
you think it would be messy?
Oh.
Or do you think it'd be clean? Cleaner?
Yeah, but you've
I
changed.
support any
to the
decision
spare
you
shirt.
make, which is a good way to make no decision at all.
That's great. Yeah. I'd say it.
the
I think we'll lock in clean side.
All right, locking in on the clean food side. Corey, let's reveal the board. Spaghetti and meatballs.
Oh. Okay.
A lot messier than I anticipated.
That-
The only thing, I was trying to think of this, because there is a gap. The only thing
There's a
that I
gap.
could think of, if it had been just slightly further down, I would have said Sloppy Joe's, because it has sloppy in the name.
Yeah.
That's
But I had to go, I had to go a little up.
That is a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
I love me a good sloppy
Because
Joseph.
the real crux of spaghetti and meatballs is not the
King
like
William.
spooning or like the getting it on the fork. It's the eating it where like just a little bit of it doesn't get in your mouth the first time and you go and it goes on your shirt and you're like, well, now this is ruined.
Jesse says, wow, she's messy.
My brother did once say I put him off his meal when he watched me eat spaghetti and meatballs.
That's a crazy thing to say. That's a crazy thing to say to a
Listen.
person. That's a thing that only a sibling can say.
I'm eating spaghetti and meatballs like it's the carcass of an animal that I've just had a fresh kill on.
Yeah.
Right in there.
So I feel like that's lower than you put.
You know what? This is just a normal thing for me when I eat.
Luke says this placement is how bikers eat their sketty.
I know what he's talking about.
Kids these days.
All right.
Also, friend of Yeshua in YouTube chat says, remember to pick up your mom tonight. I believe that's directed at Ben.
Yeah, that's my mom.
Okay. Bye, Mom. Have a safe flight. Have a safe flight. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, it seems Luke's... Sorry, Luke from chat texted me an image to reiterate what he was talking about when he says how bikers eat their sket. It's referring to the holding two forks like this of spaghetti.
Babe.
It's a thinking man's joke.
You really gotta be there to know it.
I think you do
If you're
have
not
to
a
like
biker.
accept whatever's gonna happen. Like whatever's happening is gonna happen when you eat spaghetti. Like, don't wear clothing you're attached to.
Actually.
Man, I don't know how I feel.
You're the
about this
1%
round.
of
Hungry.
spaghetti consumed.
Austin, what you got?
I got smells bad, smells good.
Nice.
Classic.
Get a whiff of this guy.
It's spinning like you wouldn't believe.
I actually, based on what I heard, I do believe it.
Also, as a reminder, I didn't say it before, that was 2 points for the red team, so the score is now 2-5.
Sorry.
It is still anybody's game. We are playing to 10.
Remix.
Austin, you now have 30 seconds on the clock to think of a clue for smells bad, smells good.
Core. High five. Hand turkey. Oh! It's
That's messed
Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving.
Aren't you guys like a team or playing together?
Applications? Because I'll swap.
It just seems like there's some tension going on.
The hand turkey might be more offensive than I am. I think I've committed a faux pas.
Only thing worse is snail.
Oh my
No,
god.
I think the worst one is stick shift
Stick shift
for
is
myself.
pretty bad.
That is doing this.
Jellyfish is the other one.
This
Austin,
just feels abusive.
Do you have
It
your
does.
clue?
I had a
Okay.
clue. I wanted to. I was interested.
Wanted
in
to let the bit go.
I'm gonna say a slightly freshly baked cake.
Oh, slightly freshly, I can't ask for clarification.
His lips are
Nope.
sealed.
Well, I think freshly, I'm thinking that's like pretty up there. Slightly freshly, it may have died on the air a little bit. like, he kind of forgot that it was cooking.
I do not mean to mislead. How I interpreted slightly fresh was that it wasn't done cooking.
That's how I thought, but I
like a
think
little
slightly
molten
fresh,
cake?
like, I think it's done.
Yeah, but yeah, I think your
You let it
sentence
go a
more right.
little
Yeah,
bit.
it's been a bit, but it's like
Yeah.
new, but it's been a bit.
It's
Yeah.
done. It's dying on the windowsill.
Like, if
I'm
you
playing
left the
Game of
house-
Comp.
Dying.
If you left the house, if you came back in, you'd be like, oh, but like, it's not
It's
like
a whiff. More
Yeah, it's not like I just opened
No,
the
that
oven.
makes more
Oh.
sense.
It's like the equivalent to what a LaCroix tastes like.
I don't think I've ever heard a cake described as slightly freshly baked.
This will be the first time. I'm gonna say there. I'm locking that in.
You are locked in. All right,
With
red
fear.
team, what are you thinking?
Team member who I thought a hand turkey would be a funny thing to do with you. Meant no offense.
Can't take a joke.
I'm sorry, my grandparents were hand turkeys. So,
I have more questions than answers at this point, but how do you feel about this prompt?
I think, so here's the thing: a freshly baked cake, that's like chef's kiss. That's
Could depend on the
cartoon
flavor,
character
but yes,
floating
you're
into
right,
the
you're
air,
With
being
one
pulled
word.
to the thing. Slightly tells me it's just like if this is a freshly baked cake, slightly freshly baked cake. Freshly baked cake, slightly freshly baked
But think
cake.
about, it's the smell of it though. Like the smell does dissipate really quickly.
But slightly.
Yeah. So I was thinking more to, obviously I think it's on the smells good side, but I
Yeah,
think
we're in
it's
agreement then.
less on the smells good side than she put it.
Ooh, I disagree.
Really?
I
Okay.
disagree. Because I think like a freshly baked cake, that's got me all the way. It's got me all, it's in the jaws. I'm a sucker for a good baked good, all right? My bias
that.
is showing a little bit here. And slightly freshly baked. It's only slightly.
So here is my thought. If we were talking taste, I would be more on your side. But because it is smell, I think that is dissipating more quickly. And it is not, like it's more of a neutral smell. Even though it's a good smell, it's so faint. Like you said, it's like a LaCroix. Like, so it's like, it's more neutral because it's not very strong.
Not to get controversial here.
Okay.
All right. But last time I trusted you. We were robbed.
No, because they were on the 4. We wouldn't have gotten the point either way.
Red team, we
Rob.
do need a decision.
I'm kidding. We can do it on the side if you want.
I have
I'm
received
scared
many
this is
blows.
gonna become like fist fighting.
My confidence in myself is shaken.
Listen.
I think that's, I don't know, because I totally agree that like freshly cake baked would be.
I don't
really
think
far
I can
down.
convince you, to be honest.
No. Fine. We'll go with yours.
Last time
no,
Corey
no.
trusted, he got
No.
a hand turkey.
Oh, my trust eroded in society.
You know, I
have
might
to say
have
that
to go
does
be a
sound like
hermit
the
in the woods. I don't know if I'm cut out for this human interaction thing.
I mean, one last
No,
thing.
I-
I just want to say it's probability too, putting it on the other side. So I'm fine with it.
No, I have heard your reasoning and I like what you said. So I would like to keep it on this
I
side.
can't wait until after all of this we get nothing.
Okay, what side are you going
So
with?
we're
are
keeping it
locked
where it
in.
is. We're
It
where
smells
is.
good.
Onto the smells good
Smells
side. Okay, after much deliberation,
You put the two most undecisive people on the same team, all right?
let's reveal the
I guess
board.
we're both
decide
the
on
exact
that.
opposite. We're both the most decisive people.
Sarah, you
Is
can
it-
reveal
it's
it, yes.
not-
Unless.
Smells
never done this
bad,
before.
smells good. Oh!
Still 2
That,
points?
yeah,
That's
that
the
is
points.
just barely touching the 2s. That is a score for both teams.
Definitely should have worded it better.
Very
The word
nice.
slightly.
That-
You rocked my
That was
confidence.
oopsie. That was an oopsie. I'll say it.
But I do think if you would have not had slightly in, I would have gone all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fresh cake was too good.
That's
I'll
what I'm
spend
saying.
like 5 hours on making bread just so that I can be like, like, we did it.
Yeah, Haley in chat points out that essentially all baked foods smell very good.
It's
That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
So,
one of the best smells.
It's a reason why in cartoons you float up in the air and fly towards the pie.
Exactly.
well, red team, it is to you. I believe it is Corey's turn.
Easer. Man,
Also, Sarah, Haley in chat says that she is rooting for you and wants to come back on the show and be partners with you at some point. So, you have a fan.
My first fan. I might return.
And we'll never see her again.
Dear God.
The losing team snipers will get me.
I was gonna say, we already talked about this. You signed the waiver.
If you take the sludge the wrong way.
If you get any sludge in your mouth,
The
you're all gone.
sludge is a fickle beast.
Don't worry. The sludge
Goes
is just
straight to the
paint.
emergency room.
It's just paint.
As if paint would not be really bad for you.
All right, Mark, I got it.
You got it?
We're gonna do underrated weapon, overrated weapon.
Whoa. This seems contentious.
I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll see.
If you're a big weapon guy,
I guess, yeah.
if you really like weapons.
If you really like what, well,
Well, what if you just like really hate one very popular weapon? That's the real issue.
fair. But also, like,
All right, you can look.
lots of weapons for lots of purposes.
That's a good point.
I honestly don't like. Yeah, it sure does kill you, and like, I don't feel.
Is the point killing, maiming?
Corey, you have 30 seconds on the clock to think of a clue.
Do I see
Underrated
normal?
weapon. Overrated weapon.
We've been talking about dumping sludge on the losers all night. I think you're fine.
For this show,
Yeah, you fit right in.
As a reminder, the score is now 3 for the red team, 7 for the blue team. We are playing to 10, so if the blue team gets a 3 or a 4 on their next round, they could win it here and now on the next round.
Oh,
So no pressure.
And if I don't win,
to be fair, not really
It's
much I
over.
can do to stop them from getting a point this round.
I'm disowned.
Austin will adopt and then disown.
This is quite the thinker.
This
It's
is
exactly the pose, too.
a thinker.
Corey, I feel like you've watched enough Forged in Fire to know like every weapon in the book.
I've watched an unhealthy amount of Forged in Fire.
This should be easy.
Is that the like metal casting?
Yeah, it's the
The blacksmithing show.
Yeah. I remember I saw a streamer where it was like, what do you mean his knife didn't cut a pillow? What else is it? What could it possibly be cutting? He's like, oh, I didn't make my knife to cut things, you idiot.
I love watching that show and seeing them immediately destroy the weapon. Oh, you fool! You fool! You should have built it better. Unfortunately, none of historical weaponry helps me right now.
They're like blowing it up with dynamite. They're like, why didn't you make your knife to withstand that? You fool.
Corey, you have 15 seconds left. It was a long 15 seconds to get to this 15.
Yeah. I got it. Yeah. This is a interesting
What are you thinking?
one. I'm trying
this guy's
so
thinking.
hard.
This is a thinker. Really makes the brain.
We got him thinking
Sure.
about Forged in Fire, and now it's just
I'm just
like
replaying.
reruns.
I'm just seeing that
Whole
pig get
episodes in his
slashed
head.
over and over again.
I've seen like 4 seasons of Columbo in the past like 5 days, and let me tell you,
That is a lot.
non-stop in there.
What is Columbo? At the risk of sounding
It's
silly.
a detective show from the 70s.
Oh, okay.
You
a
know
classic.
the granddad from The Princess Bride
Wait, the granddad? Which
who
granddad?
tells the story?
Oh, I fully was thinking of the Anne Hathaway. Okay, yes, okay.
He's
It's that guy?
a detective, yes, and he's wonderful.
What is the Anne Hathaway one called?
Princess Diaries.
Corey,
got
do
it.
you have your clue?
I got
Those
it.
diaries were
That was
scant
the
in
strictest
appearance.
30 seconds.
That was the strictest 30 seconds. I have been given an impossible task. No matter where on this board this could have gone, because I have to think, what listen, all right? Impossible task I've been given. I'm gonna say,
Nothing I do is eliciting the reaction I'm expecting.
I'm unhinged tonight. So Luke was
He
spot
wants
on when he
it.
said
He
he didn't
wants
like my
the
energy.
sludge.
I'm give me a sludge.
You got a taste for it.
Dreaming of the sludge.
All right. It was an impossible task, but I got it. Bow and arrow.
Ooh, I know. I really feel I have a good shot at this. It does do some good
Shot?
things, but you know, no hate to
I'm not
Hunger
trying
Games.
to help, but I have an opinion.
No,
like,
no hate to Hunger Games, but they have slightly, and like Legolas, like I think a lot of the layman's think that bow and arrows do a lot more than they do. So I'm gonna put it.
I'm like really upset about that.
But have you ever shot a bow and arrow?
Yes, and it's cool.
It's cool. It's cool, but it's not as effective as everybody thinks. is my point.
Sarah has a concealed bow and arrow for self-defense on her right now.
This is really not helping with my like uncertainty about what my new thing is gonna.
Like twigs.
Maybe I should have Austin move the dial. I don't want to risk upsetting Sarah.
I didn't think I had an opinion, but I'm like flashing back, like, what do you mean?
Visceral. The wrong word has been said. It's just absolute.
Jeremy in chat says, "How dare she say this? She'll taste my arrows."
Not if I'm in a phalanx.
Instead of a sniper, it's just like you're
Colleen, what are you thinking?
Sarah, with the best of intentions,
Do you want me to
can you put it more towards overrated?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna say, yeah.
No, go ahead. Go ahead
I'm
and tell
gonna
me
say, like, can you do like halfway between neutral and overrated? Two more ticks down. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it there.
You are locked
you know
in.
how I feel.
You know, just
Consider your opinion.
for the sake of preserving team
Morale.
I'm gonna say let's put it on the underrated side.
Thank you. You want to live until tomorrow.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I think maybe this is a middle. This is a middle one where it's right in the middle.
If I go missing, I have some
I've been
thoughts
watching
on who
a
it might
lot of
be.
Columbo. I know a lot of ways to kill people and get away with it.
There are some strong.
I'm Josh.
So scared. I'm so scared. No matter where it is on this board, I've lost.
My opinion's not
No matter where it is, I've lost.
My opinion's
Like I
not
said,
strong.
contentious. You opened up a can of worms.
You're gonna be laying in bed. You're gonna.
It's okay.
The gentle stretch of reindeer tendon.
Oh my god.
I'm a little scared to see it, but let's reveal the board.
Am I normal?
Oh.
Okay.
Was I right? I was right.
But you
I
got
called it.
You got it.
Completely rated.
Completely.
It's slightly on the underrated side.
Thank you.
And they're bows and arrows. They're sick. They're cool as fuck. They're not what you said, all right? I have to agree with her on that. That's insane, all right? They're super good. There's a reason why they were like top of the echelon of historical combat until guns were invented.
But I just think that people are thinking different
people
things
are
about them.
still
Like,
doing
I
it.
think people are doing too much with the Hunger Games. So that's why.
No.
I think No, I think so. I've seen what arrows do, and I think the
yeah,
Hunger
they
Games.
pierce steel metal, dude.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
crazy.
Sarah's loyalty to bow and arrows has earned her team a point, meaning the score is now 3 for the red team, 8 for the blue team. As we move
wasn't
to the
gonna fuck
blue
with you.
team's turn,
I appreciate it. I was not going to kill you in your sleep. It's okay. I'm normal.
since we are playing to 10,
Trust me.
since we are playing to 10, what that means is a placement on the board anywhere for the blue team will be a victory this round. So no pressure, but Sarah, I believe it is to
I don't
you.
want it to end.
Well, we're gonna play another one.
Yeah, there's another round after
Oh,
this.
well, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, we got another round.
another game of it.
Nobody told me that.
Oh, did we say you could leave?
Oh.
Bow
Also-
and arrow snipers.
Haley in chat says Sarah needs to be brought back regularly. She's hilarious.
Aw. Swap.
Many supporters.
I almost got a comedy degree. That was a thing at my school. That was a thing at my school.
They got-
People got bachelor's degree
They got degrees in comedy.
comedy.
Okay, comedy
Did,
degree. Biggest joke of them all, am I right?
That was the biggest joke that they would make. And almost as a uniform, everybody would wear Hawaiian shirts. It was hilarious.
Oh man.
That makes my blood boil.
Oh
Every
man.
That makes my blood
jeez.
boil.
Improv! Speaking of liking comedy or drama,
Luke says she went to clown college.
let me tell you. I spent a lot of money to get an acting degree.
Sarah,
Don't
what
do that.
what card did you pick?
Comedy comedy or drama.
Oh.
Did you spin it around?
Oh, and I have not.
Amazingly timed pick.
Colleen, it's easy. They're not going to get a point, and we're going to reverse sweep them. It's simple.
And if not, the Gatling gun.
If not, they signed the waiver.
Yeah.
So,
That should have been on the underrated or overrated one. I just want to hear it.
Sarah, you now have 30 seconds on the clock to think of a clue. From comedy to drama. That is the range you are working with.
I think I got it. I was thinking about this recently. And if I'm wrong, we get to keep playing.
for all, sue me.
May we look?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have looked regardless.
You can do
Sure.
whatever.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't
baby,
like
live
to.
it.
I don't like to. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm gonna
You don't want to
respin.
ruin the game. Wall-E. Pixar film Wall-E.
Thanks.
That's a thinking.
Oh, that is an interesting one.
Have you seen Wall-E?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Oh.
But I know the basic premise, and I know that it has dramatic elements, but it's also a Disney film.
Funny little robot.
He's got a funny little robot, but
Who does not speak?
It's got a deeper message.
No, he goes, wow.
Okay. You
And he
know.
listens to Hello Dolly.
You know. A lot of
He's a
lot
cockroach
of-
pet.
He's got the same language
lick
level as
me.
a Pokemon.
Corey,
Yes, sir.
can you move it slightly to comedic side? Stop right there.
Oh, scared me.
2 more tick.
2 more tick.
down or up.
1, 2. These ticks matter.
2 more tick down.
Whoa.
1,
4 tick.
It's silly, but it's also got a deeper message. It's a
little robot.
thinking man in this movie.
But great big fat people.
I'm just
They
staring.
got great big fat people.
And
So
is that funny to you?
As a great big fat people, yes.
I was thinking of the line from Silence of the Lamb. Oh wait, what's a great big fat person? So I'm gonna say I'm locked in there.
You are locked in. All right, red team, what are you thinking?
Please tell me you've seen Wall-E recently.
I know. I have a good memory for it, so I remember
Okay,
it
cool.
quite-
Because I don't. I barely remember what the hell happened.
Yeah, so I would say so essentially like this robot is, you know, my
Explain the
thought,
plot of Wall-E.
No.
please.
my initial thought where I would have put it is dead center because I think there's a lot of comedic elements to it, but there is a very serious through line,
blend.
and there's also like, you know, connection between robots, which are people and people, because there's people on the ship who, you know, find each other and reconnect.
Great big people.
Great big people, due to the low density or low gravity, and the comfy chairs, which I always wanted. So my thought, especially based on the prefacing that Sarah did, is that she feels it is the perfect mixture of comedy and drama. So I would like to put it more on the drama side, thinking that it is a great blend.
I 100% agree with everything you just said.
Okay, great.
So I am gonna lock it in on the drama side.
Locked in on drama.
Plus statistics.
Yes.
That's some drama.
Yeah, admittedly, I'd put it more on the drama side myself. So.
Would you put it center, or would you
No,
put it...
I'd put it further. I think it was a real sad movie. I didn't like when they had sad things happen.
Hot take. I don't like when sad things happen.
Personally,
I
When
think
bad things happen to good people, I get sad. I don't know if
Dude.
that makes me weird.
Are you
or
an
something.
empath?
Movies keep doing that. I'm sick of
heck?
watching it. All right, well, as a reminder, if this dial is on the
True.
target anywhere at all, it is game over and the blue team takes home the sludge.
They get sludge.
With that in mind, Corey, let's reveal the board. Oh, no.
Mark understands. against me. Maybe I was a depressed kid.
I didn't fucking watch the movie.
It was very depressing for me. I was like, it's 2008 and the world is gonna end, and the only thing that it will be alive on Earth is a little cockroach that is friends with a robot who
Yeah.
just wants to fall in love. Is that a crime?
Yeah, but the
Oh my God.
robot is holding a plant and goes, no, and that's quite funny.
Well, yeah,
Also-
you need a couple little comedic bits in there.
Also, the scene in space, which is not, I mean, it's partially funny, but the scene where they're floating through space and he's
that's
maneuvering with
beautiful.
it's awesome.
That's beautiful, but I would consider that.
But at one
drama.
point, he can't calibrate and he goes, woo! And that's quite funny.
Then he almost.
I think there is enough touches of, I don't disagree with where you put it, but I think there are enough touches of humor to certainly consider it at least partially comedy.
I believe that, and I was not. I wasn't upset.
Okay.
Now,
that
however,
my competitive edge. I'm
Well, you're
done.
not competitive.
you
not
failed to
anymore.
consider.
Sorry, I had
One
to
aspect.
step away a moment. But yes, to let you know, chat fully agrees that 𝘯𝘬 is a dramatic movie.
Thank you.
It was very emotional.
Thank you.
Chat also pointed out that I spelt 𝘯𝘬 wrong. I spelled it with a Y. Turns out it's not how you spell it.
Dude,
but with
that's
that,
crazy.
Disney's gonna come for you.
It's the only way to avoid the copyright claims.
I'm not a spellman. Anyway, that is 1 point for the red team, 0 for the blue
I'm
team,
sorry.
meaning the score is now 4 for the red team,
should've known.
8 for the blue
I
team,
just haven't
It's
seen
been a
it.
while. It's been a while.
and it is the red team's turn. It's a chance for a comeback. It is never over.
Because I gave the very divisive bow and arrow.
I don't want to be divisive.
Colleen, that's the point of the show. Be divisive.
Wait, it's not sad.
If I'm not looking to fist fight at least one of you three in the parking lot after this show is over, did we go live?
You gotta pick a card. For
Oh, true. I'm very scared, actually.
It's the nerves.
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't think Mark wants me to do that one. Yeah, okay, I'll go low quality, high quality.
I'm fiending for that sludge.
I don't like how any of the sludge those guys get.
Another sludge.
Wait, I thought you get the sludge if you win or if you lose?
If you win, Colleen, that's the
The
prize.
loser gets paint thinner.
In terms of like
It's
inherent
awesome.
good, inherent evil, I would not know where to put the sludge.
It is a true neutral. The great equalizer.
I love the sludge.
It's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Secret of the Ooze,
Alright.
but it's the gift of the sludge.
I've
Colleen,
come
you
to
have
accept
30
the sludge.
seconds on the clock.
Should've
Thank you,
sat
Clue.
down.
Low quality,
Consarn it.
high quality. I'll start it over for you.
Oh, no, that's okay. Well,
Not keeping
Just
track
30
anymore.
seconds are not strict.
No.
Hey,
I'm starting to learn something here.
you forget what you've learned.
What?
In the 30 seconds, what are they?
Huh?
They're strict.
Where am I? Made me forget too much.
It's like
I don't
that
even-
one
I don't even know
SpongeBob
who's wrong.
episode.
Now, something interesting I will say. I checked the rule book, and the catch-up rule that happens when you get a 4 only applies if you're losing, not if you tie. So really, if you're being strategic about it, you could have thrown the right-left point last round to keep yourself to 3 points instead of 4, meaning a 4 to put you to 7
Okay, buddy.
for the bonus rounds. You had faith
It's you.
in
I
yourself.
don't know math enough to be doing. You're adding like 3 and 4 and. I went
Got some tricks.
It's where we lose some people.
You just throw multiplication in there like it's nothing.
Jeremy
took
points
one
out,
class.
it's not about the sludge, it's about what you do with the sludge.
Oh,
Well
I got
said.
plans for the sludge.
The sludge and I.
The sludge
will go
and
far.
we're going to town with the sludge.
For me and the sludge, we're going steady.
Wow.
What? You're taking
Colleen,
the sludge from me?
Colleen, you have 15
yours.
seconds left. Give or take.
Yeah, if you win, you get to take the sludge on a date. You get to go to a
And it's
drive-in.
really romantic.
Make out.
You guys
You
kiss
get
like you would
sludge
believe.
all over your mouth.
The sludge.
2 sludges kissing.
Two sludge kissing the mud.
Colleen, you're lucky you have to go let the dog outside, so you have a little more time to think about it.
That's okay.
I heard sludge kissing and I had to uncork my ears.
We get to spend more time talking about sludge kissing now.
And it's like a weird gray white color, and, and it's all over.
And it's nasty, but it's so hot.
And it's sitting in a little container, and you don't know, like, it's not labeled or anything.
It's just generic sludge.
Just generic.
Just generic.
Mystery sludge.
Oh, I'm nothing special.
Okay. All right. I think I got it. So it's low quality, high quality, and I am gonna say $5 flip flops.
Local $5 flip flops.
$5.
$5.
It feels like I just turned in
$5
like a
flip
thesis
flop.
essay. Like that's
that
level of really.
ad? I
I'm
guess
like,
the
I don't care what
economy.
grade I get. It's just done.
No, the footlong was no longer
I
$5.
answered it instantly.
It's like a $10 foot long.
Yeah, that's depressing.
Also, I don't know what was said about the sludge when I was gone, but I came back to a comment saying, "Guys, this is a PG-13 stream."
Okay.
So what's wrong with the sludge getting all over a little bit? And
What's wrong with this?
Okay.
I do not endorse this.
now I'm hearing it now.
So it's all playing through in my head now.
Yeah.
Corey, what are you thinking?
So $5 flip flops are not how you would say good. Those are like, I could take a bite out of them flip flops. Go feral and rip off a bite of the flip flops. They're really bad. They will probably degrade over the course of the summer into nothingness. It'll probably snap very quickly. So I'm gonna say but here's the thing about $5 flip flops. Sometimes you just need them, and sometimes they do the job pretty well. So because of that, I'm not gonna go bam or bam. I'm gonna go
The wavelength, also notably a theremin.
That would be fun. Can we make that happen?
Yeah, can we get a theremin?
Can you get the theremin sound effect?
replace this.
I start whipping that up.
Lock it in there, I think. I'm locked in.
It
Locking
would be
in.
so funny to be pan to live theremin player in the corner, just like.
Everyone thought it was a sound
Gotta get a
effect.
little vibrato in there.
Live band.
They're laughing.
Theremin player.
I've been considering getting a theremin.
Yeah.
That'd be badass.
Yes. Talk about low quality, high quality.
Yeah, of course it's entirely
So-
high quality.
I think we should be strategic here. If they get a 4, we're tied. So we shouldn't get the left-right token. So we should purposely throw this.
Is
Thanks,
that what Mark
Mark.
was saying?
Yeah, that is what I was saying
So-
Well,
in
I'm
so
not
many words.
competitive, so
So I'd say
either way,
let's keep it on high quality because I feel like it's less likely
I
to be on
do.
high quality.
Yeah,
side.
I agree.
All right. Well, actually,
Sign the
it
patch.
doesn't matter because if they get a 4, we don't get the left-right regardless.
Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Wow.
So
Well,
it doesn't actually matter.
This should be
Okay, it was a
more
good thought, though. Do you
Yeah.
still want to keep it on high quality or
Yeah,
move
sure.
it?
we got all the points in the world, you know.
They're bragging over there.
It's a lot of confidence,
bragging.
but let's see what the board says about
This is
this.
what
We're
happens.
bragging when I'm about to land a perfect 4.
Alright. We didn't even need the point.
My flip flops are $5 flip flops. They're fine.
I don't know.
Corey,
They're not great.
how much are you spending on flip-flops normally?
Like $0.
I usually do the mid-range flip-flops because
don't
if they're
have
gonna
it.
break within like 3 minutes, I don't for the sake of microplastics. I don't want to live that way.
I have had $5 flip flops for many moons. Like a lot. Like they
Sometimes they last. If they're high quality, yes.
Unless you're getting,
No, but like-
unless you're getting Gucci flip-flops, I don't think you should be paying more than $5.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I thought $5 was like a fine.
I think that's
flip-flop.
generic
To me.
flip-flop price.
Listen,
Jeremy says Colleen failed to consider flip-flop inflation.
That's what I'm thinking. Like I'm thinking
What do
a
you say?
$10 flip flop
I have
is where
purchased
we are
flip flops
now.
for $5 quite recently.
Well,
And
I
where was that? The
have
bag
not
below?
purchased
Old Navy.
a flip flop.
Old Navy has $5 flip flops.
Well, let me
This is
update
an
the
ad
score.
for Old Navy.
Not until they pay us.
Let me update the score real quick. That was 1 point for the blue team,
Of course.
0 for the
Now we're
red
gonna get
team,
4.
meaning the score is now
They're
4
not gonna get another
to
point
9.
again.
Once
For the
again,
rest
if
of
the
their
blue team
lives.
scores
For the
on the
rest of
board
their
anywhere, it will be a victory. I'm gonna go let the dog inside while Austin picks a card.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I'm a one shoe kind of guy.
You're not a flip flop aficionado.
No, I'm.
You
I'm
know,
a,
and that's the thing. Like, that could have, you know, the clue obviously did not get the response I wanted, but it might have, you know, depending on if Corey had a different experience with flip flops. Like, there's a-
I'm worldly Colleen.
What are you
You've
wearing
mentioned
on
that?
the beach? Are you wearing like sandals?
sneakers.
Well, that's a trick question because you wouldn't catch me dead on the beach.
I have
Okay.
seen you on
So-
the
That's
beach.
fair. I
You
I
lie.
try not to be on the beach, but I've been a sneaker on the beacher, and it's underrated. I kind of
Really?
I wear like old Converses that are like have holes all through.
So
them.
Round
this
animal.
is the only time you're wearing them.
Destroy
Yeah.
the-
Pointy animal.
One more time.
One more
Round
time.
animal, pointy animal.
All right.
Well,
Oh no.
and it's gone.
Okay.
It was so young.
I'm like flashing through every animal I've ever seen in my life, and a lot of them are Pokemon right now. I'm thinking Jigglypuff. I'm thinking
Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard.
Jigglypuff's definitely all the way around.
Yeah,
His name is Jiggle and Puff.
come on.
Voltor.
Have you ever seen it? Every time there was like,
Austin, you got it already?
I've got it already.
Whoa, is it a Pokemon?
Puffer fish.
Wow.
that's the. Oh no, I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, don't say anything because you might give me a hint. It's just round animals. I'm gonna put her like right there. Like, there's no way that it's anywhere that away.
Excuse me, sorry, everyone. For the burp. No, for the burp.
No, it's okay. I've been burping the whole time.
Nothing is getting the response I think it's going to.
It's the sludge. It's the
I
sludge.
can't turkey. I can't burp.
No, notably she can burp. We're allowing that.
Yeah. Okay.
You locked in there? Or you want to tweak a little bit?
Like literally maybe that.
All right,
I'm done.
cool.
Okay,
Locked
you're
in.
locked in
Ooh.
on Pufferfish.
Do you think it's the perfect
Dual
intersection
mistake.
of pointy and round?
It is the perfect intersection
I
of
would
pointy
also
and
agree
round.
with that.
There is no animal pointier and no animal rounder than the pufferfish.
I
Don't look at me like that. I was thinking about Pokemon.
However,
I just got so excited about it being round.
I understand. It is very round, to be fair. Just
We're
also has
leaving
some
this
point.
game enemies.
now what Mark said before rings
I'm
very
so
important.
sorry.
Because if we get a point and then we score 4 on the next one, we're tied. But if we throw this round and
But if-
score 4, we're behind.
But if they get a singular point,
Well, it doesn't matter regardless. If we get a singular point, we lose no matter what. It doesn't matter
Yes.
what we do.
As a reminder, you cannot win off the bonus point, off the left-right point. You cannot win off that. You have to
all
win
right.
off a
If you
placement
want to
on
throw
board.
it, I'm willing to throw it.
We're gonna say round animal.
Man, I really poisoned this game by
Yeah.
bringing up that fact, huh?
You added strategy to the mix, and now everybody's like, well, if we add 3 points to it, this number, and blah, I can't.
If we add 1.56, 7, 8, 9, 10 to the left to the third, subtracted by 3.
Next round.
And if I bribe the sniper,
This is quite the gamble you're taking. You're giving up conventional points for going for a gambit, assuming you're getting 4.
I made this stupid.
Corey, let's reveal the board. Pufferfish.
They're like pretty round.
Sarah. Sarah, would it have helped if Austin said quillfish?
No, it wouldn't have. But honestly, I didn't
That
even
would've
think
put me
about
more towards
pointy. I just
pointy.
thought
That
about
sounds more
round.
pointy.
I thought round.
It's the Pokemon pufferfish.
okay.
Nothing. I just,
It is very round, to be fair. but
Well, to be fair, that it's only round when it's blown up, but it's also only pointy when it's blown up. So
That's true.
due to a strategic tactic from the red team,
And that
is
was strategic
0
for
points.
me too.
She really wants to keep playing.
Strategic
having
to
such-
prolong the game.
So much fun.
So good.
It is now 4 for the red team, 9 for the blue team, and it could still be anyone's game. Corey is going for the gambit, that this will be a perfect 4, followed by another on the board placement for the win.
my stomach hurts.
And my tummy hurts.
Sarah was simply giving them a chance to catch up because she's so benevolent.
Thank
And,
you.
and she's not very competitive.
And I'm not. I'm not.
She's not very
That will be going on Sarah's Stupidest Moments compilation.
What's
This is
the
going to be
category?
on TikTok soon.
All right, Mark.
Speaking of, if you're in chat and haven't followed the TikTok, give us a follow. It is
It's
Boardgamers.
Woo!
What's the category?
Just past 200 followers,
Mark.
so very cool. Sorry, Corey.
My God, no.
If you're watching on YouTube and you haven't left a like on stream, smash that like button. It's quick and easy, helps us out a ton.
All right,
Read the card.
I got it.
Read the damn card.
We got useless in an emergency, useful in an emergency.
I love this card.
This card, a lot of random shit can be answered for this card.
Corey, please don't say compass.
Compass.
And if you follow the TikTok, you will get that joke.
Take a look.
This one is tough. Useless in emergency, useful in emergency. Corey, you have 30 seconds on the clock to think of a clue. As a reminder, he is going for the gambit of scoring a perfect 4, which will allow him to take an immediate another turn, since he is still losing after those 4 points are tallied. And go again, land on the board again, and steal the victory out from the blue team.
Technical question. This is. Would Corey give the clue again, or is it just like an?
It switches, so
Oh,
Colleen, you would give the clue.
Well, I would only have to get one.
Yes.
That would be nicer. Oh wait, well 2. Technically, if I'm getting the clue.
And also, you cannot win off the right-left point, but you can tie the game off the right-left point, which is an important distinction. If that is the case, it would go to a best of 1 tiebreaker round, where each team gets to read off once. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. Corey, you have 10 seconds remaining. Useless in emergency, useful in emergency. It is a big thinker. There's a lot riding on this. All of the sludge and slime
And paint thinner.
and paint thinner.
You could possibly want.
Be determined.
For the sludge, I'm going to say a roll of bandages.
Ooh. Okay.
For the sludge.
Certainly on the useful side. No one's ever like, this roll of bandages is really weighing me down. If only I could get out of this fire, but this roll of bandages is tying me. I don't know. What was Jack tied to in Titanic?
Not the door.
So, okay, so orange is the useful side. Sarah, I'm quite right.
No, go ahead.
Could you put it to like 80% useful? It's easier because I'm like
Yeah.
a little further down, maybe like one more, a little more. Yes. Too far up, one down. Nope, you had it. Do you mind? May I?
Sure, you
Sorry,
can move
I
yourself if you
won't.
need. There's a lot riding on
Yeah,
this.
No, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay, I'm done.
You're locked in there. And because we are at 9, we are actually going to skip the right-left phase for this round and go straight to the reveal.
They couldn't just for funsies.
And if they want, you can chime in.
I think if anything, it's a little less useful
I can
in an emergency.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what they would have said.
Actually,
Corey, let's see it. Oh. You're kidding me? The gambit paid off? Are you serious?
master strategist.
So they take us out back, right?
No, we don't win yet.
Oh,
I have
sorry.
to not
There.
absolutely fumble at the finish
Yes.
line. And that's-
Okay, let me bring up the score
Works in-
real quick.
First time this has ever mattered, by the way.
Yeah, this is the first time this rule has ever applied, and they're using it in such a way. I'm gonna bring up the scoreboard.
It could not be more.
So the score before this round was 4-9. They landed a perfect 4, bringing it to 8 for the red team, 9 for the red team. But because of the ketchup rule, they scored a 4 and are still behind, meaning they immediately get to take another turn and have a chance to win, stealing it from the blue team. Wow. So throwing the right-left point on previous round actually paid off. If they correctly placed it on the right-left round last round, they would not have this opportunity. But they took the gambit and it paid off. Colleen, no pressure, but if you land on the board, you win. They can't tie because you will get
can't
2.
May I live in this brief moment of how centered on the 4 I am? I need the small victory.
You were like, no. Let me get in there. And you were right. I was like,
At
where?
least it wasn't pretentious. Can you imagine if I was like, let me, and then it's just dead wrong.
Dude.
That was exact placement. I am blown away by this. I did not expect that to pay off.
Alright, no, my bad. I can't wait to face plant at the finish line here.
Jesse is.
Colleen's gonna set me up perfectly, and I'm just gonna
I was like,
right on the ground.
This is possibly the most pressure in any round we've ever had in this game.
That's a really
sorry,
good thing to
sorry,
say.
Colleen.
I don't think you are, actually. I'm not sensing remorse.
I feel like we may have a new role after the end of this round.
Jesse was so impressed that he's in YouTube chat and Twitch chat saying, no way, perfect 4, big brain play, and comeback of the century. Thank you, Jesse, for the double support.
I am shaking.
And for the record, I threw the last for the stakes on purpose,
Yeah.
not because I wasn't thinking.
And because she's not competitive.
Exactly. It's for the good of the game.
Wow. If this all happens because the pufferfish answer.
I was so confident.
Oh my god.
It's okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go light, dark. Which, thankfully, the graphic designer put the light one on the light side and the dark one on the dark side, otherwise I wouldn't be able to pick it. I don't even want to look.
The tension can be cut with a knife.
I know, I'm like,
So, Mark, the clue is itself a single word, but may I use some descriptors after to ensure that I am describing it, or I'm using the right word for it?
The clue has never had to be a single word.
No, I know, but I only need one word. Okay, so I'm
the most like passive aggressive. That has
never needed.
nobody
The reason
said
there's
that.
a little bit of attitude in that is because people make me type out paragraphs because I show the clues that are given on stream. So I've had to do a lot.
I've never made you do that, and I've suffered for it.
I'm sorry, Colleen, what was the question?
So, okay, so it sounds like you answered it, that I can add some clarifying text, but you only really have to write the first word, is my point.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I
Because
appreciate that.
I want it to be like part of the clue so it's not like later clarification, but I don't want to, I don't want to just say one word. Okay, so the clue is a sunroom, which to me is a room with a lot of windows, but like a roof, and is usually like impervious to water. Or sometimes I think you can like take the screens out or put them back in. But so it's a sunroom on a good day. You can put sunroom on a good day if you want.
And all that. If you could just tip.
Yeah. Let me get all that in. Okay. With all that
I hear the three.
I can sketch a word later, or I can sketch a vista of it later if that would help.
Okay.
Corey, no pressure.
Sunroom is what I have to go off here.
No, you can use the whole thing I said.
I know, but it means
He forgot all of it.
Yeah, listen, I wasn't tracking any of what you
Can I
said.
repeat it?
No,
Can I repeat it if it was part of the clue?
it's just sunroom. It's just a sunroom. What you described is just a sunroom.
Okay, fine.
It's just what a sunroom is what you described.
Guys, my heart rate's 136 right now. That is not a joke.
Oh, the sludge.
I am right.
Okay, well, sunroom is light. Not that light, because that would be the sun, minus the room. So,
If you take the sun minus the room.
it's also without, like, we're not talking about like a light bulb or something like, we're not talking about something that gives off light. We're talking about a room in which the daylight comes into, okay?
Yeah, what if it was night?
I said
No, she did say on a good day. She specified a day.
this is the exact thing I was thinking of. Someone's gonna say, well, what if it's night in the sun?
Mark, I
What
need
if
you to
you're on the
type
moon?
that in so nobody can
You know what? Type the whole paragraph.
Just on a bunch of curtains.
I don't think I heard anything about curtains being
Sunroom surrounded by blackout curtains.
I'm, you know what? Poker face. It's out of my hands at this point.
How's your heart rate?
Still 130. Ooh, 140 actually.
Woo! Raise the roof.
This is genuinely going to count, and my Fitbit's gonna be like, good job on your activity. And I'm gonna be like, thanks, I sat in a chair full of fear.
A good day. I'd say like right here because it's not something that gives off light. I think like this down would be. I should track it. But this down would be something that could give off like a light bulb or a sign, maybe like a tick or two up here. This is just a room that is full of natural daylight, which is pretty bright. It's pretty bright, pretty light, pretty good, pretty great. So yeah.
Corey, are you locked in? You're locked in. Okay, we do the left-right point this time.
Oh, because it can tie it. Yeah.
It is possible to tie the game.
We may be losing, but Mark said doo-doo.
You said a funny word.
Man,
It may all be my fault, but Mark said doo-doo.
Well, you're not competitive. It's fine.
No, it's literally fine. And I will not take this to heart.
This will not haunt my nightmares.
This will not come up in therapy.
That sounded more like manifesting than a statement.
I feel like at that point just send us the
I'm
bill.
not in therapy right now.
To help my therapist, could you answer the question? I really need my heart rate to go down.
How's the heart rate?
Do you want to say, which side do you think it is? I think it'd be on the light side.
I think so, but if you look at this, it's like pretty far on the light side.
Yeah.
I would say it might even be just a tick darker.
That's a good point.
But I've been wrong.
You know what? It's light, but it's not the lightest.
It'd be a feather.
That's what I'm saying. Could be a feather.
That's deep. All right. We'll stay on dark side.
okay.
How about a child's
you are putting it
soul?
onto the dark
Wait.
side.
Oh, it is.
On the dark side. Okay.
Before we reveal the board, I want to remind everyone of the stakes. If Corey is on the board anywhere, it could be a win for the red team. But if Corey is on a 2 and the blue team successfully got the right-left point, it will bring the game to a tie. If Corey is anywhere above a 2, he automatically wins the game. And if he's off the board, you know, embarrassment and shame.
Okay, buddy. All right.
But if he wins all the sludge in the world.
I want that sludge.
Never been higher.
Corey,
In an apology for the turkey incident, you may have my sludge.
with those stakes being known, let's reveal the board. The closest game we've ever had.
It's just fully dark.
Oh no! Oh my! 2 4s.
Okay.
God, I feel so. The sludge!
Oh my goodness! Austin's leaving. Austin, you want to take your mic off? Okay, okay, all right, you got it. Oh my goodness!
Give me my sludge. Where's my sludge at?
Okay, somebody get this man sludge.
Somebody drop the sludge.
Yes!
I am going to send you my
really
heart.
Yes! Oh my God! Yeah, we cracked this bad boy open.
Please don't.
Smell
Please
it,
don't.
smell
Don't
it.
open it.
Oh yeah.
For the love of God, don't open that.
Give it a
Oh
little
my
kiss.
goodness!
Some sludge. Any sludge for you?
No.
Yes.
Unbelievable. I'm bringing up the score page real quick just to show people the end score is a victory for the red team. An amazing comeback, bringing the
I feel
final
like
score
Gatorade needs to be
10-9.
Well, really,
Technically, it's
12,
12-9, but my score counter only goes to 10, so it's 10-9.
Let's go.
and you will note they did not get the point.
Well, they couldn't because it was a perfect score.
Yeah, so but they stayed at 9. It's not, you know.
No, you're right. You're right. We lost. Okay.
Because it would matter more. Because like, if
I'm not competitive.
I would want to give you the 10 if you got the 10, but then it would look like we were tied since it doesn't go above.
Well, because we're not
Oh,
tied.
my sludge. I won that.
All I want to do is
What the hell, man?
between the turkey and
I'm being betrayed by everyone around me.
how's your blood pressure? How's your heart rate?
127, it's coming down.
Going down.
Colleen,
Oh.
congratulations, you did it.
Yeah, Corey did it too. We saw each other.
My God.
You two both teamwork.
I'm sorry it had to go down that way.
No, it's okay. I came in too strong.
You know, to be
I
fair,
got too comfy.
the pufferfish one, it's not even on you. I think anyone's knee-jerk reaction is, it's round.
I jerked my knee instantly. I was like, oh, well, yeah, that's round as hell.
And so you think, whenever you think of like old cartoons, you think of like them blowing up pufferfishes, it's like
Honest to
balloons.
God,
And
I was thinking about Mrs. Puff's husband.
The lamp.
Exact. Imagine exactly that.
Well, before we move on to the next round, I'll give all the contestants a chance if anyone needs to use the bathroom, grab a drink, grab a snack real quick.
I'm gonna open this soda can, which I felt bad doing.
There is still another round. So, blue team, there's a chance for redemption. Here, you have a
God.
chance. It is still,
I'm good, how are you?
there's still the opportunity to have a comeback.
And I will point out, it was absolutely 100% Corey's idea to not take the point for pufferfish, without which none of this would have been possible.
Yes.
I mean, you don't have to say it, I'm right here. I'm a strategic mastermind, essentially, you
And
know.
worldly, you said that.
I'm worldly.
I am gonna run to that.
I know a thing or two, because I've seen a thing or two. Farmer's insurance.
What?
That's a good point.
What's up with all the ads?
We gotta make our money somehow.
There's gotta be a way we can make money off this.
We don't have any sponsorships, but we're hoping.
You're working on it.
If we do it enough, we will.
You just send them clips and go, this could be you.
Listen, you could be.
$5. If you brought
Wow.
back the $5 foot long.
We'd sing
Speaking,
it so much.
speaking of ad reads, if you happen to be watching on YouTube, if you could drop a like on the stream, or give, oh, you see there are 2 thumbs up flying in from off camera. If you do that motion right there to our stream, it helps us out immensely, helps promote the stream, and it only takes a
Like
mouse
a
click.
bad thing.
No,
Or a finger click if you're watching on mobile.
I'm just a hater. I want to see us fail, Sarah.
Oh, he's the hater. Okay.
I'm just a hater.
Also, depending on how
Sometimes bits don't
quickly
land.
we get through the
That's
second
okay.
round,
Let me tell you.
afterwards we will be moving on to the cooperative round, where we have audience participation. What happens at the cooperative round is myself and chat come up with clues together to give to all 4 of them working together, and we keep track of the points cumulatively. It's a very fun thing, but I am only reading the comments in Twitch chat for that section. So, if you're interested in participating, when we move on to the cooperative round, I will announce it. If you're on YouTube, you can move over to Twitch or stay in YouTube chat. And it is a fun time. Last week, we got a new low score, I believe, of 14. But this week, it could be all ups. Austin, how are you feeling?
Very relieved now. I wasn't mad that
didn't
she got the
wanna win?
pufferfish wrong. I was mad that the game was going longer now. And I was on the brink.
I
Do I still have
understand.
a second to tinkle?
Oh, yeah, you are good.
I got a tinkle.
Hey, you can
Snipers,
off
take
your mic as
position.
well.
Oh, so right.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Whew, we've done it.
Oh, the blue team, red team now has matching attire.
Holy
yes.
shit. Let's go.
Down to our glasses and necklaces.
Oh,
And kind of hair color.
that's impressive.
I have a necklace on?
Yeah, the mic kind of looks like a necklace.
And we're far enough apart in birth that we could be siblings. What you
I
think
never
of?
thought of that.
It makes you think.
Yeah, Corey, would you be willing to sew some buttons onto that shirt just to make it match better?
Oh, I
You
already
could have half of
buttons.
mine. Oh no, there's 5 of them. It wouldn't work anyway.
No, I could just do like a quarter V thing.
Ooh, or like half down the middle.
Oh my god, yeah, that's a,
that would quote unquote go hard.
that would.
Thanks.
You sure ate with that one.
You sure ate with that one.
On God.
Also, we now have 3 likes on the YouTube stream, so thank you all. Very much appreciate it. If you are viewing on YouTube and haven't left a like, it is quick and easy and brings much love into our hearts.
It
Why do my
makes me
thumbs
a
look so
little
red
bit
on camera?
happier.
I swear my thumbs aren't that red in real life. Huh. That's strange.
I promise, I have big hands.
Red thumb kind of day. Well, we are almost back in. Let me reset the scores back to 0 on
Back to
my
0.
fancy new
Yeah.
counter.
It's time for us to get absolutely mollywopped.
Also, showing off to chat here, this new score point system. Look how fancy this is. You can see it moving and ticking up and jumping all the way to 10. And eventually it'll have sound effects. Not right now, but eventually it'll have sound effects.
Excuse
Wait,
me.
Mark, change it real quick.
Change it real quick? Okay, what do you want it at? It's gonna sound like that.
One more time, ready? There we go.
By
It's
the way-
yeah, it's gonna be old school Yu-Gi-Oh sound effects.
I
maybe.
spent 1 minute in the vigorous zone.
That's ominous.
What is the vigorous zone?
You don't want
For
to do
me,
it.
Vigorous.
it's for it's like Fitbit categorizes your heart rate dependent, and like, okay, your heart rate was 130, so you're doing a moderate activity. So I was doing vigorous activity while sitting still in a chair.
Yeah, you were.
Let
Oh,
me tell
oh.
you, maybe TMI, lots of sweat going on in places I did not think I was sweating.
That's what this game does to you.
Why do you think I'm a little lighter in the clothing area right now?
I thought it was to be
like,
match.
That's
Yeah,
also
yeah.
it's also just what
Yeah.
this room does to you. Sarah, just so you know, during our Halloween special, we set off a fog machine at one point, and it was rather amazing to watch. The fog stayed in one place in the room, did not move up, down, left, or right. It was like a static cloud. I'm like, is there that little airflow in this fucking
You
room?
gotta get a fan in here.
Yeah, so
Fan's like $10.
that's why Austin takes the window seat.
Okay.
Yeah. You
But
gotta get some
anyway.
air.
buddy.
It's a little stale.
Yeah, you are.
Oh,
God.
Oh, yeah.
well. With that, we are going to
I can go
move
back to the
on.
bathroom or something if you guys need a moment.
We are going to move on to round number 2. Blue team, it is your chance to redeem yourselves after last round. In round 2, the blue
supposed
team
to
goes
win, right?
first.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't get the script beforehand?
So I read it.
Script real good.
I swear.
Interesting verbiage.
So Sarah, whenever you are ready, you will be leading us off this round.
Except,
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
go for it.
Blue-
I forgot
sorry.
You
what
are
it
Sarah.
does.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Bring back the fog machine. It was fun.
Yeah, we need the
Maybe. Once we invest in a fan, the fog machine can come back.
I thought the fog machine was a good idea.
I think it's still a
think
good
it's
idea.
You know, there are so
It's in the back room. I could get it.
Bring that puppy out.
just
Fog
just
pit.
as a pitch, they do make fans that like go in the window, and then you can make them go in or out depending on what the temperature's like. That might be a solid option for you guys.
The Thanksgiving special needs a fog machine. Yeah, we'll call it the burnt turkey ambience. Smoke. Sarah, what you got?
I'm locked in. I think this is gonna cause argument. Underrated thing to own versus overrated thing to own.
All right, we're down to 109.
I'm here for discussion.
Ooh.
Spin away, spin away,
Been away.
spin away.
Give it a little bit of spin.
Underrated thing to own? Bow and arrow.
Corey, please.
Bring it back.
Let
Bring back
me
the discussion.
tell you.
Bring it back.
Let me tell you.
Overrated thing to own?
This is gonna be an interesting one
I
because
don't know.
I feel like Sarah might own many underrated things, but so does Austin.
I don't own anything. I'm actually a monk.
You got the Doug belt at least.
Well, with that, Sarah, you have 30 seconds on the clock to think of a clue. Underrated thing to own, overrated thing to own.
And it's important to note, it's a very strict 30 seconds.
Yeah. This is actually incredibly difficult.
There's two things to know about this show. It's a strict 30 seconds, and it's a thinker.
It's a thinking man's game.
Yeah.
Two of the most important things.
Jesse in chat says the music is so vibey. Thank you. The contestants cannot hear it.
I can't. I wish I could dance to it, but it would not work.
Yeah,
You
music.
know, that's how they do on TV shows. They add the music in post.
Oh.
Now we can hear it. Wow. Oh, you hear me too. Ah!
Why would you want that?
Oh God. Oh God.
Just trying to see if I can get feedback.
Yeah, I understand, but why would you want that?
Okay, very cool, very cool. Sarah, you have 15 seconds remaining.
It's giving me Stardew Valley vibes.
That is what Jeremy just said.
Whoa.
With this.
Build.
Is a brain buster.
I've put some hours into Stardew Valley. I tell you what.
What?
I've put some hours into
What's
Stardew Valley.
so here's the thing, right? I play it on my phone, and I really consistently destroy my phones. So I have put probably at least 300 hours into Stardew Valley overall, but I only have one save, and it's not that far, because I've lost my save twice. But I married someone different each time, so I got something new out of it.
Who'd you marry?
First Elliot, then Sebastian.
It's fine.
Sarah, you have 10 seconds left.
Should stop breaking so many phones.
I know. My husband's.
Now, normally the punishment is Tech Booth thinking of a clue for you without me knowing where the dial is placed, but I actually saw where it was placed, so I could be of more help.
Oh, okay.
So then it's not a punishment.
So
it's just
maybe, I don't know if you had something.
Stick her in the sludge.
The sludge.
In the sludge.
That would be. No, I'm gonna just go with what my gut is saying, and I don't think it's correct, and I'm sorry.
But how baller is it going to be if it is?
I will lose my mind.
Exactly.
Toothbrush.
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 I don't think it's underrated or overrated. You kind of need a toothbrush.
Because you know what happens? Death creeps in through the gum.
Death does. I have heard that.
Yeah, death creeps in through the gum.
Yeah, I don't know, because it's like, it's kind of, you know, just a thing you have. I don't think anyone's like, I love having a toothbrush, or if you have a toothbrush, what the hell? But I'll say it's a little, I'll take it toward underrated, because it's good to have a toothbrush. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm locked in.
All right,
Zelda
locked
is
in.
God.
Slightly underrated for Toothbrush. Red team, you now have a chance for a bonus point. Do you think it's to the right or to the left? Or Austin set the dial.
I really have no idea.
Listen.
I will defer to you entirely.
I think if it was any more underrated than that, she would have said like electric toothbrush, water pick, floss. So I think it's probably closer to the middle. Maybe she's really trying to stick it to the man and slightly overrated.
hates
Sticking it to
brushing
big toothbrush.
Sticking it to big toothbrush.
I just wipe my sleeve on my teeth.
She just uses her finger. You know, she,
Different cultures do use different things.
Sure.
You know,
Sure.
that's
The
fair.
Paleolithic people chewed
I'm
sticks.
sorry. I didn't
That's fair. Maybe
was
she
I am
can
thinking
kind
that
chewing
of
sticks.
using your.
I believe that is still prevalent in some cultures. I don't, but I know for a fact that.
Listen,
that
there's
was
a reason why some people still use them. It's because they do work.
They do work.
I think it's
They prevent death creeping in through the gums.
I've seen some countries will sell them like street vendors.
What is it?
Certainly
chewing stick.
airports.
Oh, cool.
It's like
Oh,
the type
I was
of
back on toothbrush.
oh no, I was talking about chewing sticks.
Oh, okay,
They
yeah.
sell 'em. It's a special
I love
type of
chewing
wood.
sticks.
It has like really good
Fibrous?
It's really
Yeah.
fibrous. So
Yummy chewing stick.
You know,
Instead
I've
of
heard
toothbrushes,
celery
I
can be
use
used to
tobacco.
some efficacy as a toothbrush, actually.
Chewing
For the
tobacco.
Red team, what are you thinking?
My teeth
I
are good.
really fully defer to you on this one.
I'm
You
going
could have said
overrated.
nothing and put it there, and I would have been like, absolutely, I sign off.
I say overrated thing though. Lock it in.
You're locking in. You think toothbrushes are pretty overrated?
Yeah.
If
Okay, it's your
anything,
official stance.
if anything, I think they
we
are
can
true
quote you on
neutral.
that.
Corey
Because
has
pretty much
never
everyone
brushed
has
his
one,
teeth.
and nobody feels any type of way about anyone having one. So,
Mark-
if anything, I think it's true neutral.
Notably, we've established this. I don't brush my teeth.
True.
So
Jesus.
you know.
He's got halitosis.
But you do own it.
Halitosis.
Corey, do you not own a toothbrush? Exactly.
Well, with that, Corey, let's reveal the board. Ooh, wow.
That's a
Just-
3.
Yeah, as a score for both teams. Very cool. That means the
Hey, I was right.
score after the first
did it. We're back.
round.
We're back.
We're
We're
so
back.
back.
We're
We're
back.
so
We're
back.
back.
It's a solid 1 for the red team and 3 for the blue team. And it is still anyone's game. It's nail biter. Blue team taking the lead. Corey, it is to you.
1, 2, 3.
Pick a good one.
I'm going to pick a good one.
I'm worried.
Oh baby. All right. I'm gonna pick a
Sexy.
good one.
Sexy.
Ooh, we're gonna do not a sandwich, a sandwich.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's oof.
He's fighting words.
No,
Yeah.
I feel very much that Corey. Well, maybe I'll eat my words.
I got strong
Not
opinions
on like
on
a sandwich,
sandwiches.
but I feel we would be aligned on this.
I don't know. I think maybe I have a little bit of a.
You might.
Well, then why would you pick that? You're like, no, I have very unpredictable opinions on sandwiches. All right.
I get confused by Corey's opinion on this question. There was one where I answered like taco, and he's like, well, there's no way that's remotely a sandwich.
I did not say that.
You think a taco's a sandwich?
Revisionism.
I do. It has 2 bread-like things
No, it's
covering
got
the
one.
meat that you're
It's got
eating.
one.
Taco's its own breed, and it's beautiful.
Do you guys know about the cube
There's
theory
only
for
slightly
sandwiches?
to the
I
sandwich
might
side.
think a quesadilla, like a specifically, like really, like that might be a sandwich.
Do you guys know the cube theory for?
I have heard this one, yes.
It's that like.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
have,
like
I
where.
have.
Yeah. And I guess what would be this?
I mean, I haven't. So what was it?
Well, I feel bad telling you right before you.
well,
Can I-
explain to Corey while he's not listening, because
Okay.
he has 30 seconds to
Yeah,
think of a
so
clue.
it's like, okay, a sandwich is like, if there's 6 faces on something, right? If all faces are filled, that thing is a dumpling. If the top face and the bottom face are present, it's a sandwich, because it's got that like half and half to it. If it's got 3 sides, it could be either a taco or a hot dog. So, things of that. You know,
His glasses off.
I guess what are other combinations? All sides could also be a burrito. So that's how you like core characteristic. Get the like Aristotelic ideal of what a sandwich is like bread on or like thing on top, thing on bottom.
I got a good clue. Corn dog.
Bread all around. Delicious bread. Yeah. Honestly, no, my clue response might be off because I just want a corn dog. It is a meat inside of a breading, but it's got the ratios are off. Let's see, what's something that would not be a sandwich? A piece of granite.
I would agree.
All right,
Don't knock it
non-controversial.
till you
Piece of
try.
granite between two bread, though.
That would be a sandwich. Okay.
Or the granite is the bread.
Oh.
I'm gonna put it on. Can you do like 20% on the not a sandwich side? I think it's more not like because is a burrito a sandwich? Just 'cause, no, that's too much. A little less. One more tick up. No, up. So 3 more ticks towards the center.
What's up? What's down?
Up is towards the center. So 1 more up. 1 more down. Okay, you're good. Okay.
Colleen, are you locked in?
I am locked in.
Okay. Blue team.
I don't feel a positive response.
Corn dog.
I'd say not a sandwich
I feel pretty strongly not a sandwich.
because.
But it's
I feel
not
like
granite.
It's not granite, but it's not a sandwich. Like you know, you don't even like normally a sandwich you eat with your hands.
Yes.
That's your mark. So, corn
That's
dog.
true.
It's on a stick.
Wait, what?
Very true.
And what? Huh?
Oh, do you not know this about me?
No.
You not like
Wow.
Mark Lord?
Well,
I eat everything with a fork and knife. Absolutely
Okay.
everything.
I
I have like
you
a
know,
fear of getting food
not
in my
popcorn.
hands.
When he says everything, he's not kidding. I've seen this man eat a bag of chips with a fork.
Not popcorn.
Sometimes popcorn. If I'm doing popcorn
But
at
not
home,
always.
I have a spoon. Yeah,
But not
sometimes I can get over it. But
So
I support you.
thank you.
I still
Yeah, I would
can't
say
get
not
over
a
that
sandwich.
medieval
Yeah,
times worker. They
it's
did not
too,
understand who they were trifling with.
All right, so blue team, you're locked in on the not a sandwich
sandwich.
side for corn dog.
Not a sandwich.
All right, this is one of those ones that confuses me because I'd be
corn
putting
dog.
this way on the sandwich side. I'm like, you got bread, we got meat, that's a sandwich.
But it's on all sides.
But if you're, everyone in the room disagrees with
If
me.
it's on a stick, you've instantly lost
it's on
the
a
sandwich.
stick.
What about a toothpick and a sandwich?
You're
Sandwich
not
on a
don't
stick.
eating
eat
it
it
from
by
the
the
No,
toothpick.
yeah. See,
That's all
he's
it is.
confused
Yeah.
because he's not understanding the vehicle by which you eat it.
I'm
Okay.
gonna reveal this
It's
so
the
I can
fork-
justify this
Okay.
here.
All right,
All right.
let's see it, Corey. Let's see it.
Don't hurt me.
Okay, okay. Oh! Wow! No justification needed, just action.
Listen, baby, you're not wrapping the dog in bread, okay? You're covering it in batter. You're smearing it, and then you're frying it, all right? That's not a sandwich make, but it is bread and meat together. So we put it close, but it's not.
Man, you know, if I was your partner, never in
I
a
would
million
not
years
have-
I've gotten that. But
no.
luckily I wasn't.
We're locked in now. That's 3 full
Wow.
about
Yeah, that's
one
crazy.
for us.
That was.
That was a
I've never
solid
disagreed
4.
more fundamentally with something.
What about the crossbow and
Oh no, that was pretty
Yeah.
severe.
you didn't seize this time, so I think you're doing better.
My face didn't turn bright red.
Yeah, okay. Jeremy's on my side. He says, you guys don't eat it by the toothpick?
I like to pick it
sandwiches?
up by the toothpick and go,
Oh, if you're talking like finger food, maybe. Strong, maybe.
Corn dogs are deceptively filling. You think?
Sorry, I'm not looking.
I got a big one, like at the California State Fair, and I was like, easy. I think I got like a third of the way through it, and I was like, Mom, do you want some?
I got a Korean corn dog one time, and let me tell you, they look so good. But there, it's a corn dog filled with cheese
Ooh,
and
that's
then
too much.
potato crumbs on the end.
Yeah,
And
that's
you're like,
not
Austin,
super
do you have your
savory.
card?
I got sad movie,
This is
happy
making me
movie.
so hungry.
Super what?
What?
What was
Sad
it?
Sad
movie.
movie, happy movie.
Sad
Oh,
movie,
okay.
happy movie.
Sad movie, happy movie.
But you said it's disappointing?
Whereas you would think it's super savory, but it is the sweetest thing
Oh.
I've ever had.
I'm not into sweet fried stuff, oddly enough, I would say.
It's crazy. Fried Oreo?
No, well, I can make a good fried Oreo, but I can't eat a lot of sugar. So that with the oil is just like
That's
tummy
understandable.
hurty.
For me, I'll eat every fried Oreo you ever.
I have made them and I'm told they're not bad.
They're very good.
Very good. Can confirm.
And I didn't even have measuring cups that time, so I can probably do better.
Colleen deep fried the dark chocolate Oreos that have like the dark chocolate cream in them. Those are very good.
You guys are making me hungry.
And it was far less expensive than the rotten purveyors of the fried Oreos.
Austin, you have 30 seconds to think of a clue for sad movie to happy movie.
This card.
Say Wally. I don't know. You know,
Might not be right, but just say it.
The score is now 5 for the red team, 3 for the blue team. This is still a close game, though.
What if I haven't seen it? That's so scary.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
true.
ask you, are you knowledgeable on movies?
I am like vaguely knowledgeable on the movies that I've seen.
Okay.
It's like
Good answer.
Statement ever made.
well, it's like I was theater kid, and then I started hanging out with film kids. So it's like not really watching a lot of movies, and then watching a lot of like the most like
Art.
capital F films you've ever seen. So it's like Wally, Finding Nemo, like
The Room.
Haven't
Like-
seen that one.
Thank God.
You got a Tiger Film Bicycle Thief, you know, a French New Wave style.
Yeah, like I can't even think of a
Lola
name
Run.
at this point, but
Yeah.
like we're
Would you guys consider The Birds a film?
I haven't seen the
I've
birds.
never seen it.
It's the Alfred Hitchcock one? No?
Oh, Birds?
I know
The
of
horror movie?
Hitchcock.
Yeah, I'd say anything by Alfred Hitchcock's probably a film. At least now. Maybe not when it released.
Interesting.
Austin, you've got 10-ish seconds left.
But I would have expected
This is a tricky one.
theater people to watch more movies.
There are some who do.
Your friends
There
are
are many who do even, but
Well, she said that she didn't watch
I
a
was
lot
a
of
TV
movies.
watcher.
Right.
Oh, okay.
All right, I got it. This is gonna be a wash. I'm gonna say the first Harry Potter film.
Sad movie.
The
Happy
Sorcerer's
movie.
Stone.
He is an orphan.
And
He
abused
has
by his family.
Abused really bad. He's also in like one of the worst states of existence.
England?
And well, England itself is not exactly the nicest place.
What's all about that, Governor?
But he also, this is his first experience of the magical world. So he's got those rose-colored glasses.
Makes his friends.
He hasn't grown up enough to be like, oh, sex and drugs, like.
Finds out he's super rich.
He finds out he's super rich.
Notably, the later movies are full of sex and drugs, so
Yeah, but then like
the first one didn't get into it yet.
Not quite. He was a baby, but it did have the Philosopher's Stone thing with the mirror, and he saw his parents.
And Ron sacrificed himself in that chest.
See, this I'm incredibly knowledgeable.
and like
I read a lot as a child.
wizard racism.
Wizard racism. Knowing J.K.
Did
Rowling.
that come up much? Oh, well, Draco Malfoy's in it, so yeah, it did.
Okay, sad movie, happy movie though. I would say it's somewhere further on the sad movie, but like still a pretty happy movie.
Wait, you have it on the sad movie side, is
I
that?
have it on a little
Okay,
bit on
that's
the
what
sad
she
movie
Sorry,
side.
I wasn't
Just
sure
a
if you
little
meant.
bit.
I wasn't sure which way you meant it. Okay.
Just a little
Yes. Just
a little bit on the sad movie side.
movie, because he is an orphan and he does have a pretty effed up life. But
Jer- Jeremy and Chat points out that the staircase room looked pretty comfy. That affects your decision.
What? No, it didn't.
You want to sleep on this?
I've lived in some pretty dismal rooms.
The thing that would most
know.
get me is A, you hear everybody walking upstairs, and B, it's dripping dust. So
Well,
you
but
sleep with your
also
mouth open at
Dudley
all?
sucks so bad
Yeah.
as a roommate, housemate. Like
That's
wasn't he stomping on the
Yes.
stairs in the first movie?
But
He's like, wake up, boy!
that's the messed up thing though. In the
It's
second
my birthday!
Please, have you?
in the
I went
second
to
movie,
acting school.
And what a use!
I majored in Dudley.
Big Dudley dude.
Sarah, are you locked in with that placement?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Red team.
quick side note, that was the messed up thing. In the second movie, he had a room upstairs. So they had a room for him. They were like, no, you get under the
Oh
stairs.
yeah.
At some
the
point,
stairs, Paul.
if they stomp on the stairs enough, they'll run out of dust, right? So, there's
I
that
don't think
upside.
so. Dudley comes
Those
there every
old
night with a big
houses.
tray of dust and just
That's true.
down the stairs.
Okay, so you're locked in. I'm more on the happy movie side. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty safe bet.
Sad
I don't
things,
think
it's
Austin.
debatable.
Then
and
shall
I'm
we shift
sorry.
it?
I'm sorry, it's debatable.
That's fine.
All right, this was a tough one.
This was a toughie. I don't even like the hint I gave.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I don't even like the Harry Potter movies, and I was like, why did you say that?
Austin was weeping through this film. It's about to be maxed out sad side.
She's like, the poor orphan.
Corey, let's reveal the board.
I feel so bad for the poor orphan.
Oh,
points, 2
very
points.
nice.
1 point for us.
Very nice. Still points. Yeah, perfectly
I got
dead in the
scared.
center. That's tough. So that
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
1 for the
I
red
see where you're
team,
coming
taking
from,
them to
but it was
6,
kind of debatable on
Yeah,
there.
that's fair.
and
yeah.
2 for the blue team, taking them
It's
to
hard.
5.
It's hard when they're in the
For
middle.
Austin being like, I don't know, like that, that's a good outcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with toothbrush, I was like, I don't. What's in the middle of? I forget what even it was. Oh, underrated
Underrated
item to own and overrated. Sure. Toothbrush.
Lenoku in chat points off. It starts off sad, but that's just so it can end in a happier place.
That's
You need to
true.
build.
But he
Yes.
goes back home for the summer.
That is true. It's a lot sadder when you realize how the second one opens.
They're like, all right, you have a lot of money and you're rich.
But like, still, again,
We could give you an apartment in the wizarding world.
That's true.
We could let
Oh,
you
yeah.
hang out at Hogwarts over the summer.
no,
did they
they
do
made
that?
some,
This is building character,
they
kid.
made some nonsense reason why he couldn't do that.
And into the abuse of absolution.
Yeah.
But
Red
with the solace
team.
of friends.
Red team, I believe, is to you. Corey, is it your turn to take a card?
Is it? What was the last one we
I
did?
really don't know.
What was the last one we did? We did. I did.
Corn dog.
Corn dog. It's
dog.
Colleen's turn to take a card.
Nerd.
Yar.
What?
Pirates here?
The acting
thought
is
I was
really
on the
good.
high
It got
seas.
me.
Pirates are scary.
Pirates are
They
scary.
got like
Uh-oh.
they got
Lots
big
of...
hats.
We
Isn't
can
that
get it
diseases?
later, Colleen, if you need.
What's the big one they have?
Scurvy.
I'm doing
I
fragile,
was thinking
durable.
syphilis. I was like, yes,
I
that.
thought they
also,
might have that.
I really. Do you guys see it?
I mean,
Don't worry
they were
about it.
famously, well, I don't know about famously, but I took a class, I went to acting school. I took a class on gay history, and pirates were like incredibly gay.
That's so cool.
I forget, there's,
Call me a pirate.
Hey, more like yard romantically.
I forget what it was, but there was a specific port that was like named just like,
Port gay.
well, it was like based on, I forget what the pun was, but it was like, yeah, this is basically like another name for a butthole, and all the ships come into the butthole where we all, anyway. It was a fun class. I had a great time.
Jesse in chat says, I enjoy we don't hear from Ben until something funny is said to him.
I'm doing a comedy show for Ben. I don't know I'm killing until he starts laughing.
Colleen, you
I
have
can do it.
Thank you.
you have 30 seconds to think of a clue.
I really can't find that thing.
Fragile to durable.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a clue.
Got so excited about pirates.
I'm gonna say, like
Yard.
a, not a Nokia, but like, most other brands of flip phone.
Wow.
Not a Nokia, but most other. I like how you excluded Nokia because you're cultured, you're worldly.
I was not
Dare I
funny in
say?
2010.
That's
That's actually probably something I shouldn't admit.
So I guess like the classic flip phone. Whenever I think of a flip phone in the modern day, all I think is the drug dealer going, throw it in the trash can, done. So if that's the only thing I'm going off of, which it's not, but let's for the sake of argument right now say it is.
Thought
I'd say
experiment.
fragile, because you could just go throw away. But them shits are also pretty strong, pretty durable. You can kind of like throw them and it's not going to shatter like a normal phone.
I dropped it.
Where were we though?
You're
Five.
at 3.
No, we're
What?
Behind the palace.
You're asking about the score?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
The score is 6-5.
Oh,
6 for the red
Sorry.
team, 5 for
Well,
the
I
blue
did
team.
that.
Which means, Corey, no pressure, but if this is a perfect 4, steal the win right now for the red team.
I didn't even know. We were just having such a blast. talking
We're having
about
so much fun.
pirates.
Just so much here.
Can you inform us later what the actual port name is?
I'm gonna look it up in my notes or just Google it.
Let's see. We have. So I think they're definitely on the more fragile side, but I also don't think that they're that fragile. I think they're pretty durable. Like I said, you can throw one of them across the room and they're not going to shatter. You know, they're not like a normal phone. So am I slowly swaying myself to the durable side by saying
Isn't it
that?
crazy that our phones are made of glass? I think about that every once in a while. It's like we're just carrying, like, it's glass on both sides, or at least for iPhones. Like, I have glass on both sides.
They should
And
be
it
made
doesn't
out of
shatter.
metal.
Designed to make
Both
me
sides metal.
pay for another one. Like, what's going on?
We essentially, the making of phones is essentially just electrocuting sand so hard it starts thinking.
It's pretty deep.
This is a thinking man's game.
Hey, man,
You know, I
But
learned
I'm done
recently my
thinking.
glasses are plastic.
I'm locked in.
You're going nearly dead center, slightly to the fragile side.
I lied.
Okay, oh.
Mark's tone was like,
I don't
No,
know.
never mind.
Well,
I did.
blue team, it is your chance for a bonus point. Do you think the actual score is to
Yeah,
the
Marco.
right or to the left of where Corey placed it?
I think it's durable.
I think
Durable.
I agree. More durable.
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 So we're on the right side.
All right, placing the
Durable.
token onto the durable side. Haley in chat mentioned she could chuck her slide phone and did it often, and it did not break.
I will say
So-
one time I did, Jeremy can attest to this, I did throw my slide phone at a wall and it shattered immediately after I said, watch this, my phone won't break when I do this.
Will or won't?
That's classic.
Will or won't?
What?
When was
Will
this?
it break or it won't break?
I was like, it won't break, and then it broke.
What time of life was this
This
for
was
you?
sophomore year,
Okay. Of.
high school.
Okay. Cool. I was.
Well,
I was wondering
I was like,
where,
trust me,
how
it won't
high
break.
the age would go.
Trust me, bro, I got this. Bam!
Corey, let's reveal the board. Fragile to durable, not a Nokia flip phone. Oh.
So in fairness to me, right? I have had, wait. I have had a phone that fell out of my pocket on a roller coaster
that was
and
English,
functioned
I
after.
swear.
But also sometimes you get that shit where you like hit it at the right angle and it goes. So that's why it's in the middle of durable. It's durable, it's not the most durable.
I was gonna say, no, I think that's pretty fair, but since you stopped me, that's all.
Well, I just wanted to,
Colleen, I fully agree with your placement. To be honest, I was flabbergasted when they put it on the fragile side.
No, I think you're right. I think that's
Hey.
really smart. I think I'm just too much
This one we're
into
gonna
my
win.
own metaphor of
We're
the-
gonna win this
gonna
one.
win this.
We got it.
Jesse,
I tainted myself.
your
You
own
were
thing
the
going.
one that was correct.
You got your own thing going.
I got my own thing going.
Jesse points out with the old phones, the battery may pop out when
That's
you throw
true,
them.
yeah.
They just
But
pop
you
right
get
back
it, yeah.
in.
You pop it right back in.
I kind of miss having a flip
Do
phone.
you think that people do less like crazy stunts nowadays because they have glass phones in their pockets?
No, I think they do
Just
more
take the
because they
phone
can
out.
video themselves more.
That's fair. No, that's fair. You're right. But like, who's doing like flips and stuff? No, never mind. People are doing that. I haven't been in high school in a while, but now I'm thinking, yeah.
No, I've seen a lot of lost phones to those type of things.
I can still do a flip into
yeah,
like
yeah.
off a diving board, which I was really thrilled with. I was
People are
glad to have not lost that skill from childhood.
Well, after that round, the score is now 6 for the red team and 6 for the blue team. A perfect 4 from either team could end the game instantly.
That felt like a Mario
Yeah, it
Party
sounds
jamboree.
like the
emote.
snipers are coming in.
They could be. You never know.
The game will end instantly.
We
This
cut
one.
stream the moment it lands on
They
4.
got the snipers. They got the sludge. They're coming for us.
Austin, I believe it is your turn to take a card.
No.
No.
I lied. Sarah, I believe it's your turn to
Thank
take
you.
a card.
Ooh, he's one of them unreliable narrators.
I've heard so much about
I've
that.
read about them.
I don't know what
I've
you
read a
guys are
book or
referencing,
two.
but
No, what?
I've read a
no,
book
what?
or two.
What are you referencing?
oh well, you guys said like the exact same thing at the exact same time, so I thought it was a reference.
I am
No, we're still
soaked
insane.
in.
Oh yeah, we're just
This is why we're gonna
We're
lose.
trying to
Con, 'cause
win,
They're
so
locked
Rats
in.
and fiddlesticks.
See, we're just having too much
we're
fun.
trying to, you know. Ooh. We're doing replaceable or irreplaceable. Ooh. Okay, I need to do more.
Yep.
That's the game.
Oh man,
This is a good card.
it's crazy how a little bit of
exciting
heat from the
one.
lights makes us forget everything. Who am I?
A little bit of what?
Where am I?
Sarah, you have 30 seconds to think of a clue. The card is replaceable to irreplaceable.
I've already got it.
You got it right. Wow.
We're so
Okay.
cooked.
Toothpick.
Toothpick.
Wait, hold on. Let me really quick. Yes, no toothpick. I was worried that it was on the wrong side, and I was
There's,
gonna really
I don't
mess
need
up.
toothpick.
there's that brief momentary panic of like,
Toothpick. It's just toothpick.
Toothpick
You
locked
pick
in.
teeth, and you just.
they do.
It's incredibly replaceable.
You're locked in, I take it?
Yeah, I'm locked in.
I think obviously
Yeah,
we keep it where it is
we're-
because we gotta.
Yep.
Good night, Jesse. Thank you for stopping by. Great to have you in chat.
Thank you.
Didn't
Bye.
want to watch me.
Kisses.
It is past his bedtime, unfortunately.
What a hater.
But okay, both teams are locked in. Toothpick, thinking it's pretty irreplaceable.
solid. What?
Sorry, replaceable. My bad. I mixed it up too.
You don't know about
Mark
my
has been
best
using
friend
the same toothpick since
You don't know about
2005.
Jimmy
You
Toothpick.
don't know about Jimmy Toothpick.
Corey, let's
He knows
reveal the
everyone on my
board.
tooth-
What you know about Timmy Toothpick? Woo!
Toothpick. Ooh.
Oh.
And what was
That
your
might be a
reason here?
2.
Well,
What is
I'm
that?
gonna be honest.
I think that's really a 2. I'm not trying to be a hater.
I think you might be right, Colleen. I think that is a 2. The official ruling. Wow.
I don't
Okay.
know if I like playing this game anymore.
Well,
my reasoning was sometimes like you have a nicer toothpick. Like some people have like metal toothpicks.
Yes, I've seen those.
You keep them with you.
That was
That's fair.
My first thought
I
was
wasn't thinking of
Q-tip, and I was like, well, that's. I mean, but
occasionally
but who-
people do reuse a toothpick.
Who else is thinking about reusing toothpicks?
No,
with their
honestly-
best friend Timmy.
Pour
Yeah.
out a real
Who
one
else
for
is
Timmy
thinking about Jimmy
Toothpick.
Toothpick?
what if it's
Oh my God,
Jeremy's
all the
signature
same.
lucky toothpick?
Well, so fun fact, the King of France, right before the King of England, right before he was executed by the Cromwell regime, gave his gold toothpick to a friend, and a museum still has it. It was one he kept in his pocket every day.
Wow.
That is the Timmy Toothpick.
So, and did you think about that?
No, I didn't.
For one moment.
I tend
They
not to
also
think
have
about
the earring he was
first.
wearing when
I
beheaded.
try not to think
like,
about
it's kinda
England or
crazy.
France. So.
Far away.
Yeah.
Both
yeah.
teams scored a point that round, meaning the score is now 7 for the red team and 8 for the blue team.
Well, they scored 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Red team scored 1, blue team scored 2. It is a neck and neck game.
Alright, I got it. We're gonna do underrated movie, overrated movie. Get your movie thinking shoes on.
This question.
So this is one of those thinking man questions.
Let me make sure.
That auditory processing caught me. Did you hear me process that for like a second and a half? Like, yeah, it's a thinking man question.
Okay, you can look.
Luke points out, good thing John isn't here to correct you, Mark. Yes, John does not like when I say neck and neck and it's not exactly tied. So
Okay.
I consider 7 to 8 to be pretty neck and neck.
Pretty close.
May I look, Corey?
Yeah.
To be fair to you, Mark, neck and neck is a term from horse racing that refers to like they both, like they're within a neck's
And
width
now
of
we're
each
back
other.
in the-
So one could be slightly in the lead and still be neck and neck.
There we go.
Their necks are like overlapping, is the thought.
Thank you, Colleen. I needed you here when John was doing shit.
This is the discourse of the century. We need to go to Reddit with this.
oh God. All right, that's my cue for enough of that. Corey, still struggling to think of something?
He hasn't even told you you have 30 seconds.
That's true, I still have 30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now. You know, just for that, I'm running the timer this time, all right? I have a timer on the stream deck that some may have guessed I haven't been using.
What? I thought it was strict.
You broke the illusion.
Everybody's been telling me that it's strict.
Corey, 18 seconds.
fuck,
I'm counting.
shit.
People tell me what the rules are.
Start screaming.
I assume they're the rules. It's fine.
I'm livid.
I'm really not
Corey,
upset.
5 seconds left.
I am going to say. Okay, I think I have a decent clue.
Okay. Good movie, bad movie. It's easy. Or sorry, underrated.
You scared me for a second.
Sorry, that was one that I saw before.
I think I got a decent clue. Airplane.
Ooh. So fun fact, by complete coincidence, last night I watched the first half of Airplane for the first time ever.
Whoa! And you didn't finish it.
No, I was very, very tired, and I
Okay.
wasn't mentally processing. I could tell,
Understandable.
I could see myself missing jokes.
Yeah. It's one of those.
And I think, when I think of like a comedy movie, like I don't know honestly of a single comedy movie in like the English speaking zeitgeist that is more pervasive in terms of like quotes like "Don't call me Shirley," like "Oh, it's a building with people, sick people, but that's not important." It's referenced time and time again. But that being said, it is a really good movie. Like it's holding up to what people are saying about it. So I kind of want to keep it dead center, honestly, because I think it's touted as really good, but it is really good, making it exactly as rated as people say it is. Is that okay? It's a little bit not off center. Sarah, could you tweak it a little more center? Too far. Right? One more to you. Perfect. Yep.
Exactly center for Airplane. Are you locked in?
Yep.
All right, blue team. It's a chance for a bonus point. Do you think it is more underrated or more overrated? And where Colleen put it. This is a tricky one.
This is one of those movies.
And it could be for the win.
That I remember being on a second date with somebody, being in an old-timey diner. They had Airplane playing, and it was silent. And I spent the whole date being telling them what the jokes were. And then we dated for like a year after.
They were down.
So it paid off.
That
It
lets
worked.
you know what works in the lesbian community.
I mean, like you're just trying to share something you find really enjoyable.
Well, it was like, oh, that's really cool, and oh, this is really funny. And so here he's saying, it was so stupid, and then it was really bad. It was not. Don't do that.
It can be really
Don't
bad
do
if you
that.
still got to date them for a year.
It's true.
So does that experience lead you to think it's underrated or
Well,
overrated?
I'm saying I'm biased. I'm saying that I can see how people could say it's an overrated movie because it's one of those that's like come on, all the jokes are like all over. But also, you could say it's underrated because I was on a date with somebody who'd never seen it. So I had to spend every 2 seconds.
You had to.
I had to.
Forced at gunpoint.
At gunpoint. Oh boy. Yeah, I can't say that I can see how either could be true.
I don't have an opinion.
Have you
can
seen the
decide.
film?
Nope.
Rocks, paper,
Well, let me
scissors.
start.
You're underrated.
Opening
you're overrated.
sequence.
Oh my
Fade in. External.
And the airplane's in a little. Oh my god, it's tied up in itself. Airplane.
So are you just going to like abstain from the left-right
I'm gonna-
face?
Yeah, and it's not even for.
It's literally a
is there a
50-50
tactic?
shot.
Should we tactically abstain? But also, I don't know where we would tactically abstain.
True. Yeah, it's literally
It's
no
too
way.
close at this point.
I'm
Inner
gonna leave it on
machinations.
overrated and try to win the 50-50 because I think if anything, he might think it was
true.
overrated.
Yeah, I get that.
Corey could be a hater.
It'd be really.
I'm getting hater vibes.
It would really help if
Unfortunately.
anyone knew what my opinion of Airplane was.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, if anything, like if anybody is bringing that up,
To be fair, I hadn't seen it, so I had no reason to ask about it.
It's one of my all-time favorite movies, but admittedly, I don't know Corey's opinion of it.
Oh, so you're quite
think
coy
about
with
that.
this information.
You know, if you want to get invited
No, I'm
back,
not.
or
Corey,
Come on.
let's see your opinion of this movie.
So, fun fact: Airplane is my favorite movie of all time.
Oh, wow!
Do we win?
Yeah, that was for the win.
And I would
Airplane.
also do the exact same thing.
in retrospect, really funny.
so
I didn't think
Your
it was
opinion is the
anything
same
at
as
the
everyone
time.
else's, which is it's a great film.
Yeah, it's a great film, but like you said, it's like widely quoted. I think that there are some people that need to watch it. I'm shocked you haven't.
It's a really good movie.
I'm afraid of airplanes.
All right, fine.
Well, I think that it's a great movie to watch to kind of associate it with comedy.
Yes.
It is.
Wow.
It is to its credit, like faster paced comedy. Like it's not spoon feeding it to you, which is why I was too tired to watch it last night.
It's very fast.
Well, congratulations to the red team
you get
scoring
sludged again.
both of the wins
Bring me my
tonight.
sludge.
It was good games all around though. It was nail-bitingly close. The final score is 10 for the red team, 8 for the blue team, and it is now 9:30-ish. So I think that might be where we end it for tonight.
We miss hearing from you, chat. Next time.
Yes,
I
yes.
love you
Next week
romantically.
we will definitely make time for the cooperative rounds, but it is getting late and it is very, very hot in this room. But thank you all for participating. Quick round of applause for our amazing contestants. It was a whole lot of fun.
And to our new contestant.
And to our new contestant, Sarah. Yes. You did great this stream.
Brought us close to the win, but not quite.
Yes. Just shy of victory.
But
You're almost
knows
there.
Every line of Airplane.
And that
Every joke in succession.
Surely you cannot be serious.
don't call it Shirley.
Call me Shirley.
Well, on that note, if you are watching on YouTube and you haven't yet, if you could leave us a like on the way out. If you're watching on Twitch, give us a follow. We are just a few followers short on YouTube from reaching 50, which is a big goal for us because it allows us to stream on YouTube Shorts, which will be very exciting. So if you're not subscribed to the YouTube, check us out there. But if nothing else, thank you all for being here. It was a lot of fun. See you next week.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in.